give us a smile. This is going on a doggy chunks label and you're supposed to enjoy the muck.
Hi. Oh, what a day. I'm beat.
Hang on a minute and I'll get your pipe and slippers.
That's a dog.
Correct. You have won either a world cruise or, if it's on the BBC, a plastic sink tidy.
What's he doing here?
He's being immortalised for the new Doggy Chunks label. There. That's it. That's the expression I was after, as though you're about to enjoy a delicious meal.
I think he's looking at my leg.
Don't worry, he's highly trained. He's had classes in not biting ladies' legs.
How do you know?
I was in the same class. It was a habit that was getting me into trouble.
Well, he makes me nervous. Where did you get him from? Rent-a-Wolf?
Well, sort of. I hired him from this animal trainer. £5 an hour and all the postmen he can eat. There we are. Finished. Astan, you can relax now.
He's very intelligent, isn't he?
Not really. Listen to this. Astan, K-A-T. See? Can't spell for toffee.
Hi.
Hello.
Hard day.
Yes, been taking 2C for history. I think the Battle of Waterloo has something to do with British rail sandwiches.
Well, at least you don't get sexual harassment.
Do you?
No, but when you're a temp, there's always hope. Never mind, you're on holiday now.
Yes, a whole week without those jobbers screaming and fighting and throwing things. That's only the teacher's common room.
Oh, any news about that promotion?
Oh, nothing definite, but I was given an extra dollop of custard at lunchtime. The canteen staff usually know when a man's on the way up. Good evening, Murray. I hope you're... What the devil's that?
What?
That dog.
Oh, that. It's a dog.
Oh, he's a lovely boy, then. Who's got great big brown eyes?
Oh, thanks.
Murray, when we bought this house jointly, we agreed to abide by certain rules. Among those rules was no pets.
Oh, come on, Paul. He won't be any trouble.
Indeed he won't, because he's not staying.
Look, his tail's going.
All of him's going.
Paul, if you won't let me keep him, he'll have to be put down.
I'll go.
Oh, well, I can't help that.
Oh, look, see the way he's looking at you? He trusts you. Would you be responsible for murder?
Oh, this is blackmail, Murray. Well, perhaps just until we can find another home for him.
It's a man about a dog.
Evening. Astan, come. Good boy, I've come to take you home. Not been any trouble, has he?
No, thanks, Nigel. He's the best behaved model I've ever had, actually.
You mean he's not yours?
Paul, we've got an agreement. No pets.
Yeah, no, don't bother to wrap him. I'll ride him home. Bye.
Bye. You let me make a perfect idiot of myself?
Oh, that's a bit strong, Paul. Nobody's perfect. Besides, you're not happy unless you're complaining about something.
That is simply not true. You're going to give me a hand to tidy this up. This is our living room, you know. It is not a bohemian garret.
Yeah, go on, that's the idea. Go on, enjoy yourself.
He licked my hand. The dog, I mean. I think I'll go and wash it.
You leave your paints and brushes scattered all over the place. This is our home, you know.
Home is where the art is.
Last week, I sat on a tube of burnt umber. I don't know what the dry cleaners must have thought. Murray!
Do you want a coffee?
Tar, not going back in there till he finishes telling me off.
Oh, no sugar for Paul. I'm on a diet.
Huh?
Well, I'm not going to suffer alone.
So, how was your day?
Oh, pretty good. I had a telephone call from Playmate magazine.
Playmate? Isn't that the one that's all bottoms and boobs?
Oh, rubbish. They do articles on sport and fashion and motoring and politics. I get it myself. Mainly for the bottoms and boobs. Anyway, they've offered me some work.
Oh, you're not going to be a centrefold, are you?
Not likely. You never know where they're going to put the staple. No, they publish this calendar every year, and they want me to paint a picture for July.
Oh, Oh, great. That should be good money.
So you don't mind?
No, why should I?
Well, it has to be a naked girl and I only work from life.
I take it back, I do mind.
See, the problem is that professional models are so expensive and, well, I was wondering if possibly you... No. Just a thought.
What do you think your chances are of getting the job?
Oh, it's hard to tell. I am rather young to be an assistant head.
Oh, I'm sure you'll get it. You've worked hard, you've studied a lot, you've sucked up to the headmaster.
Yes, well, it is his decision. Mr. Cottesloe says he's narrowed it down to me and Fatty Boothroyd.
Oh, no contest. You've got much sexier knees than he has.
Mr. Cottesloe is not interested in my knees. At least I hope he's not. He may be a bald, raving loony, but he's not gay.
Oh, now that's an unkind description. He isn't all that bald.
Perhaps raving loony is an exaggeration, but he is the most absent-minded man I've ever met. You know, yesterday he took morning assembly with his cycle clips on.
Well, that's not too bad.
Yes, it is. He comes to school by bus. Oh, by the way, he says he wants to meet you.
He has met me.
I know, but he doesn't remember that. He is choosing an assistant headmaster, and he feels it's important that the candidate should come from a stable home.
What does he want, a man or a horse?
So, I don't know how you feel if I was to invite him round for tea next Friday.
Paul, I am not going to be put on show. Inspected to see if I'm a suitable wife. Give me one good reason.
I've already asked him.
You can't paint nude women in our living room. What about Paul?
No, it has to be a woman.
You know what a prude he is. He gets shocked by page 3 in the Daily Telegraph.
It's art, isn't it?
You know nothing about art.
Maybe not, but I know what I like. Oh, Marcia, I was thinking...
Yes?
How do you feel about earning a bit of pin money for something like, well, say, for instance, a bit of modelling?
Oh, what? You mean clothes?
Not exactly. In fact, just the opposite.
Murray?
Oh, forgot I spoke.
Right.
Really?
All right, I'll get a professional model. I'll look it up in Yellow Pages under Starkers.
Well, don't tell Paul. He'll have a fit. You'll have to wait for a day when they're both out.
Oh, right. If you think it'll help with your promotion.
Thank you, darling. That just leaves one little problem.
What?
Mr. Cottesloe is looking for a well-ordered, tranquil household. What's he going to think when he finds we're sharing with a couple of anarchists?
They're not anarchists.
Well, they are by his standards. I suppose I could ask them to go out.
Oh, yes, of course. Just tell them you're ashamed of them. They'll be happy to oblige. Still, they do say it's good for the garden.
What is... Oh, yes.
Paul, you and Marcia planning on going out this week?
That's just what I was going to ask you.
Well, I don't know if you don't.
No, I mean you and Diana. Because we've got these theatre tickets for a matinee on Friday afternoon.
We have?
We will have.
So you'll be out?
No. We can't go, after all, the more's the pity. It's a terrific play, absolutely unforgettable.
What is it?
I forget. the title, that is. But rather than waste the tickets, we wondered if you and Diana would like to go.
Well, yeah, ta.
Thanks, I think.
So, what's the answer?
That depends. What's the question?
Are you and Marcia going out this week?
Why do you want to know?
That's a good question.
Yes, very good.
It's to settle a bet.
Well, I've got the day off on Thursday. We're going to town to do some shopping.
Great! That's a £5 you owe me.
Fiver?
Right, so that's Thursday morning, 9:30. Yeah. OK. Thanks a lot. Yeah, bye. Right. I've booked a model.
Oh, yes.
Stop worrying. All right, so she's got a fantastic figure and she won't be wearing any clothes, but it's just a job.
Are you sure?
Of course. Just think I get paid for it too.
Well, you'll have to finish it before Paul and Marcia get back.
No problem, I'm a fast worker.
That's what worries me. I don't like it leaving you alone with a nude model while I'm out at work all day.
Look, I told you, it's just a job. Blimey, last week I was painting a packet of biscuits.
I know, and then you ate them.
How can you be late for shopping?
This shopping, how long will it take?
Well, Marsha's buying clothes. We'll be lucky to get back by Christmas.
Oh, well, then you want to get away early.
Now, what's got into you, Murray? You're not covering something up, are you?
Just the opposite.
Of course not. I just thought that you might want to, you know, get in a bit of sightseeing.
They can do that if they stay here. I'm off. Bye. Don't get too wrapped up in your work.
Do you want some more coffee, Paul?
No, there's none left. See?
No, I think he's right. We ought to be making a move.
Yeah, off you go. I'll do the washing up. The front door's this way.
I know where the front door is, Murray. What's the hurry, Murray?
Oh, I'll just check I've got everything I need.
You've got everything in there for an expedition to the pole. Right, coats. There we are, let me help you.
I think it's the other way round.
Oh, I wonder who that is.
Who what is?
Didn't you hear the doorbell?
No?
Mr. McCoy.
Oh, yes, come in. You must be the lady from the VAT. Out you go, then. I'll see you later on. Bye-bye.
No, I'm from the model agency. Jenny.
Of course. I knew it was either that or the VAT. Come through. They did tell you all about it.
Oh, yes, the Playmate calendar. I hope I'm a warm month. Only I don't want to hang around with no clothes on in December.
I've turned the heating up. Playmate magazine are not too keen on goose pimples. Don't take off any more clothes.
What?
You can change in the kitchen.
Well, what's the point? You're going to see everything I've got anyway.
Yeah. Well, I haven't worked in the nude before.
I hope you're not going to this time.
Do you do much of this sort of work?
Oh, you know, on and off.
Yeah, well...
I do other work. The last job I did was an advert for nail polish. All you could see was my hands.
Well, you're making up for it now. You sure you're warm enough? And I'm running a bit low on blue paint.
I'm fine. If anything, it's rather hot in here.
Really? I thought it was just me. Bloody hell! They're back early! Put this on quick!
I was just starting to enjoy myself and we go and run out of money.
Well, you'll have to learn to shop a little slower, darling.
I think you panicked. I was only looking at that fur coat. I wasn't going to buy it.
You did all right. You got enough here to open your own dress shop.
Well, there was a sale. I was saving us money.
Yes. If you'd saved us any more money, we'd be bankrupt.
I'll just go and dump my shopping.
Right.
And these are my bills and receipts for the third quarter's VAT. And, oh, hello, Paul. You're back early.
Yes.
This is the VAT lady, Jenny. Miss,
Miss Harris.
How do you do? Please, don't let me interrupt you. Just carry on.
Let's see. About the VAT on this bill. £8,305,970.
That's the telephone number of the shop.
Sorry. Whew. It's warm in here, isn't it?
Oh, well, please let me take your Mac.
No! That is, better keep it on. Looks like rain.
In here?
You can't be too careful.
No. Well, it must be a very interesting job being a VAT official.
Well,
Yes, it is.
yes, it is.
What do you do exactly?
Oh, all sorts. You know, mainly things to do with VAT.
Yes. You'll think I'm silly, but I've never been able to understand the difference between input and output.
Me neither.
What she means is she can't understand people who can't understand it.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So what is the difference?
It's...
Oh, all right. She isn't a VAT official, she's a model.
But I don't understand.
Well, I knew you'd go bananas if you found out I was painting a nude in our living room.
A nude? I most certainly would. What, you mean you've got nothing on under...
just a splash of eau de cologne.
But this is... Well, please, put some clothes on. No, don't do that. You'll have to take that off first. Excuse me. Mr. Cottesloe.
What? Where? Oh, that's me, yes. Good afternoon, young...
Hatfield, Paul Hatfield.
That's right. Well done. Can I come in?
Well, I don't know. Marcia, you remember Mr. Cottesloe, my headmaster?
How do you do? I've heard so much about you, Mrs.
Hatfield.
Ah, same name as your husband.
Mr. Cottesloe, we weren't expecting you until tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, I am sorry. I'm always getting my dates mixed up. I swear you said Friday.
You did, I did, but today's Thursday.
It is? When's Friday?
Tomorrow.
Ah! Oh, well, I better come back tomorrow, then.
No, please, now you're here. You must stay for a cup of tea, mustn't he, Paul?
No.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Well, would you like a tour of the upstairs rooms?
Not really.
Well, it would help to pass the time if you've nothing on. Nothing on! These are upstairs.
Yes, very interesting.
Paul, what's the matter with you?
No, I just thought Mr. Cottesloe would like to see that we have a stable home upstairs as well as downstairs.
Oh, yes. Well, it's very kind of you. I don't want to put you out in any way, Mr. the Cottesloe.
Hatfield, this is our bathroom.
Oh.
There.
Yes.
Would you like to...
Not just now, thank you.
No, right. Our bedroom.
Oh, Paul, it's not tidy. There are clothes all over the place.
Not downstairs, there aren't. This is our bedroom. We sleep in here.
Oh, yes, indeed. But you see, Mr. Hatfield...
Hatfield?
No, you see, I didn't come here to buy the house.
No. Shall we go downstairs?
Yes, that's a good idea. You go down first and throw out anything that's making the place look untidy.
Like what?
You'll spot it.
Yes, downstairs.
No. You haven't seen our wardrobe. We hang all our clothes in here.
Ah, yes, most interesting. Wood?
Ah, you know about wardrobes. And this is our bed that we sleep in. We don't usually have clothes on. I don't mean on the bed. I mean, we have clothes on when we go to sleep. I mean, a nightdress. Well, Marcia does, I don't.
You're drunk. It's that sherry you had at lunchtime.
And this is our chest of drawers. We keep all sorts of things in there. Yes, we don't know about that.
I've enjoyed our little tour very much, Mr. Hatfield.
Cottesloe. No, attic. You hadn't seen the attic yet. We had to pull a ladder down.
Oh, you must forgive Paul. He's so house-proud.
Indeed. Yes, you see. But the real reason I came here was, what was the reason?
Oh, dear. You've forgotten. Well, never mind. It was jolly nice of you to call. Come again sometime.
A cup of tea. Let's go down to the living room.
No, but...
No, he does not want to see the airing cupboard.
Thanks for trying. He probably would have found out anyway.
Well, I'm not much good at hiding things. Still, I came here to do a job. Can we get on with it?
We might as well. Paul knows all about it.
It's this way.
Well, that's it, then. It's from the headmaster. Fatty Boothroyd's got the job.
Look, Paul, I feel partly to blame. Well, I did try to explain to him, but he shot off so quickly.
Yes, you wouldn't think a man his age could run that fast.
I did try to tell him it was Murray's profession. That only made it worse.
Never mind, Paul. He'll forget about it. He forgets everything else.
I told you it wasn't a good idea. If you've got to paint nudes, they should at least have some clothes on.
Look, I said I'm sorry. Hey, this is from the publishers of Playmate.
Pornography. You wouldn't catch me reading that.
It isn't.
Yes, it is. Particularly that one on page 67.
Hey, they're like the painting. They want to commission one for another of their magazines.
Oh, no! You are not bringing any more naked women into this living room.
No. This time it's different. No naked women.
You sure?
No, it's for party girls, so it's naked men. How do you fancy earning a fiver, Paul?